Hello, everyone, and welcome as we dive back into some Dungeon Crawl classics as we continue our Omens of War campaign. My name is Trevor. I'll be your GM storyteller guy tonight. And in DCC, they actually call it Joe. So that'll be where I'm doing tonight. We are down a player. Danny is still out. He is still sick. He's battling vertigo. So I hope he gets better. And today's actually his birthday. So happy birthday, Danny. You're sick and you can't play with us, which is terrible. So we'll pick up with his character soon, I guess. So it kind of fits the story where we at. Before we dive into the story, let's introduce our players. And just remember, every one of our players are playing two characters because this game seems to be kind of brutal. And we've already lost a few, so we have to just keep loading them up. But these are the survivors we're going with. So first, let's start with you know her as Diva in our Discord. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your two characters?
Kelly playing Aura, the hunter bow person.
Yes.
So I can't really say much about her. She's kind of
she's a warrior. She's got a bow.
Yeah,
she's kind of figured it out. Yeah. All right. So tell us about your other character because we had some things happen to her last week.
We had things happen with Salvana.
I know.
My thief. She was pretty badass last week. We found out she's really good with the bow.
To the surprise of everyone. Yeah.
even Salvana.
So she snuck around. She did some backstabbing. She did some killing. So
yeah.
I think it was a good character arc. She went from like the cowardly lion to wait, no, I am a lion, and
That's right.
I have teeth. So I think it was a very cool story arc for her to kind of
It was.
She found her bravery. I
think so.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That. Okay. Man, the camera is just a little fuzzy tonight. All right. Following that, we'll go down, and you know him as Icon in our Discord. Introduce yourself and tell us about your two characters.
I'm Steve. I am playing Acrixis, the warrior who did not have a good week last week.
The dice gods were angry at Acrixis. Yes.
Very angry.
Yes. I blame Sangamon, but we'll get to that in a moment. And I'm also playing Albrecht Nimbledew, the halfling haberdasher, who has acquired his battle smock at some point.
Adventuring smock.
That became canon, yeah.
He's got to keep the blood off his nice
keep the blood off.
He's just running around like Dexter.
I only have two because Danny got the other one for his character.
Right.
I had three. He got one. I only have two left.
There we go. All right. And then finally, let's you know him as Slingshot in our Discord. Tell us about your character and your one very unfortunate character.
My one character is Viracocha. He is a elven seer of the village. His patron is the king of Elfland. He's been pretty good to him so far. Nothing really. He hasn't messed with him at all. But my other character, Sangamon Spirit Caller. Yeah, Amateur hates him. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
He's the
cleric.
cleric.
On a bad mood.
He's our cleric, and in this game, anytime you want to do something, you have to basically ask the permission of the gods, and God has not been happy with him.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's been a bad day for Sangamon. So let's go ahead and kind of dive into our story as we pick up the action from last week. So last week, the story goes, they were going back to the village after running some errands and looking out in the woods for some herbs and things. And after they came back after a several-day journey of foraging, they found the village to be completely empty, and they found like tracks and lots of tracks, horse tracks, and probably like a massive wagon. And they found no bodies. They found signs of struggle. They found some blood splattering here and there, but no bodies. So they naturally assumed it must be slavers. So they began the hunt. The six of them ran, trying to catch up to the slavers to find the entire village who's now missing. And that took them into the jungle and in the direction they were heading east as they were going through the jungle. And they got jumped by some fairly large dinosaurs, some pack hunters that they fought off. And then they camped the night and they continued on. This went on for like a couple of days. And then they came across a temple, an old abandoned ruin of a temple where they found an altar on the top of it. It looks like one of their villagers might have been sacrificed several days ago. They found out that the temple was a temple that was dedicated to a god Yig, which is a snake god. Sangamon was able to consecrate it and change through his divine power, it changed the symbol on there from Yig to Amantur. So we thought Amantur was pretty happy with Sangamon. The dice would later prove otherwise. They then began to move. They continued to chase until they crossed this path, the trade route that moves from Chiquiapo, which is where they started, where they're being hunted from, and also Yoctapata, which is another town to the south. And they thought that maybe the slavers were going there to sell them. So they were traveling, and they came across at night a ring of stones, like a Stonehenge. And our stealthy companions went up. That'd be Salvana the thief, and little Albric, our little halfling, snuck up and saw there were a lot of robed individuals moving about. So they were like, well, maybe are these the slavers, or what's going on with this? And as they began walking between the stones, they were disappearing, and then there was no one there. So they went further in to investigate, and one of them showed up behind them, a gnarly old man dressed in some robes and a bit of an outdoorsman type, it looks like. And he introduced his name as Savi. Let's go ahead and pull him back up. He was an interesting character. And then, so this was Savi, who we met last week, who kind of pointed them in the direction of where the quote-unquote slavers were, but he gave them some information because he saw them from a distance, that they were carrying sigils and had banners and things of the frog demigod or whatever, Bobug Bubils. And after many weeks, I have finally mastered how to say Bobug Bubils. And
Bobug Bubils.
Bobug Bubils. There we go. It is definitely a tongue twister. And he told them if they went towards this mountain pass to the northeast, which is not in the direction of Yoctapata, so with the new directions they continue to follow, but Savi did warn them that the pass that they were going towards was dangerous. That would prove to be a very true omen, as they went to the mountain pass, and as they were going through at night, they were attacked by gigantic man-bat things. And I just love this art, so we're going to pull this up again. Yes, thank you, Midjourney, for coming up with some great art. As the man-bats came down, there was 4 or so, and they fought them off, and they were particularly nasty. They were trying to bite you, tackle you, and then fly you off to feed on you, and it got really hairy there for a while. And so we're going to pick up the action. We're going to go ahead and activate this. This is going to be the camp, the night. We're still kind of reeling from the combat. They're resting and recuperating from that battle. We have some injuries. There were some bad injuries, but Amantur did finally allow for some healing, but only after he was quite displeased throughout that encounter with Sangamon, and kind of got angry with him. And so he's going to have some after effects of that this next day, as he gets an ongoing, persistent -2 to all his spell checks. So that's interesting. So that is where we're going to pick up the action. So right now, we are at camp. There are the 6 players. They're all hanging here, and everyone can see the map. I did make sure I did it correctly. No, I didn't.
Nope.
Now I did.
It is. Now I see.
There's a picture of camp. Okay.
There it is. All right, so now we can see it. So that is where we're going to pick up the action tonight. So with that, the 6 of you, let's catch up with a scene here as you are camping the night after licking your wounds from killing the man-bats in the pass. So with that, let's just begin with Sangamon. Let's just jump right in. So Sangamon, what is your character doing tonight? So,
weeping.
After he's healed up, he basically goes up on top of the little shelter, the cave, like on top of the roof, and he just sits there and begins to meditate, and begins to look up at the stars and wonder why he's so hated by his own God that he loves so much, and has consecrated temples and killed evildoers in his name. But he basically tells everybody, he goes, I cannot heal anybody. at this point. And then he just walks off and goes and sits down.
What's the Crexus doing? Who did finally get to kill a man bat? He did decapitate a man bat. So
he did, but unfortunately, it was not sufficient enough to take him out of his gloomy mood. He's sulking, but he's sulking stoically. So he's off doing the typical RPG brooding roleplay.
He's just gonna stand out in the distance,
yes,
and look menacingly out into the darkness,
scowl,
looking up at the
with
moon.
a scowl and like a soft breeze pushing his hair, like it's like Beyonce at a concert.
Yeah, it's like, Chris, is anything wrong?
Alberic's like blowing air, fanning him to make his hair blow.
Kirk's just like, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. It's fine, man. No big deal. Just gonna play it cool.
Just playing it off. Just playing it off.
Cool.
All right. So,
cool.
what's Salvana doing?
Since we got Broody and Broody 2, she'll be by the fire, just playing her mood music to try to soothe them.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's ukulele.
On my ukulele. Hey, ukuleles can play some really good music,
That's
man.
it. Yeah, she's playing her ukulele by the fire.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and say, what is Aura doing? We'll go ahead and stay with you.
Staring off at the moon with a blank face because she.
So after fighting the man bat, the whole group got real emo real quick as soon as the man bat showed up. Okay. What is Aura doing by the fire?
Aura. I think she's just on alert because looking at the sky because she knows things fly out of the sky and they attack her. So she's kind of is on alert and doesn't so she can yell incoming. Anything comes in.
I like it. And Albrecht.
He's cleaning his smock. It got wet, but there was a lot of blood on it, so he's cleaning it because it's getting ready for another adventuring day.
I gotcha. All right, and then finally, let's go to Veracocha, the half elven, old adventurer with us. Seer, yes.
How far are the dinosaurs away that we killed?
A few days back.
All right, never mind. So we're living on rations right now, right?
You've got a little bit of meat left with that, a little bit of rations. You've caught some small game on the way. Food is light. You're traveling light. Water is also getting light.
He's going to, he says to get the fire going, he's going to try and find some rabbits or some small game and try and replenish the water.
Okay.
Can we eat the man bats?
I wouldn't.
You may certainly try. Would you like to try to eat the man bats?
I don't. A Crexus would, but he's brooding, and I don't think Albert would. That's kind of gross.
Okay.
Aura would go up and hunt with you if you're going to look for.
That's fine.
Since we have a hunter in the party, I'm going to go ahead and hand wave that you are able to find some small game. What you find out here are mainly going to be medium-sized lizards. Think about like the size of an iguana. You find some of those. You're able to easily track them, hunt them, and kill them, and bring them back and eat by the fire. Again, water is getting a little light, and that's kind of becoming an issue. We haven't seen water in a few days. It is a cloudless sky. I doubt it'll rain anytime soon. Veracocha, you do look up into the stars, and you can see a beautiful bright sky. This is one of those things that he's really interested into astronomy, and the giant astral sea above you is really showing off tonight as you get ready to rest and go for the next day. So just a point of order between the three watches. Who does the watches? And what I want to do is set that, and then moving forward, that will just be the way it goes, unless we have something happen. So who's first, second, third on the watches?
I'd say Aura can do first.
Aura first. Okay.
Veracocha will do second.
Okay.
Salvana doesn't offer.
Okay.
Crexus will take.
Sangamon will sit on top of the roof and brood.
Okay.
His hair is blowing.
So it'll be Aura, Veracocha, and a Crexus will be the night. Okay. It is in the second part of the night, as Viracocha is up, as he's watching above in the skies above, that he catches a glimpse of something in the sky, and it looks like a shooting star, but then you see a few more of them, and then you see several of them together as several small. And as he sees these as small, like almost like snakes in the sky, like fire serpents, just very small, intermittent, as they're kind of flying through the sky. What's his response to this?
And these are smaller than the original fire serpent that we saw.
Yes,
like a
yes,
couple
these are
days ago.
small,
Okay.
small.
Who else? There's nobody else is up, so he's going to take a look at the stars and the alignment and look and see what direction they're heading in.
Okay.
And possibly try to track them with just through sight.
You do notice that they seem to be crossing over the Scorpio constellation, which you remember your father, who really kind of taught you all of this years ago. That was one of those things that Scorpio is can be seen as both a tricky, dangerous, but also something that hides, something like a scorpion would. And seeing the serpents fly in front of it makes you wonder: is this some type of omen for the days ahead?
I'll keep it at nobody else is up, I'm assuming.
No.
My character, yeah. So he's just going to keep it out and keep it onto himself at the moment, and just keep an eye out on things.
Okay. It is in the third watch after you go to bed. You get up a Crexus. A Crexus, you get up. You do have I believe you have a backpack that you're carrying. It's quite heavy. Now, you're a big, strong guy. What is weighing this thing down, what you've been carrying for days, is your most prized possession, this chunk of star metal that you've been carrying around. It's like a 20-pound rock that you've just been carrying around. And when no one else is looking, you get out by the fire and you just begin to look at it and just kind of marvel at this, because it's the most valuable, most expensive thing that you've ever owned. And you're constantly curious about what secrets might lie within. Is there anything that you want to do while you're sitting by the fire and holding and observing your star metal?
Outside of keeping his watch, I think like the big thing is with the star medals, he's trying, because he wasn't successful back in the village with trying to do like what he could do with this, because he has an armor and such, so he works with metals. Like, what can he make with this thing? What's the best use of it?
Stay at it, my precious. Right now,
as you're looking over it, if you could find a way to smelt this down, it would be big enough to create a small piece of armor, a helm, or something. It wouldn't be big enough for a sword, but maybe like the end of a pike, or perhaps like a single like a cleaver or something like a small, like a one-sided axe. Or a small sword, but not like a great sword or anything like that. So it just depends on how much you'll be able to refine out of the ore. But you begin contemplating in your mind what you could make with it. You've never worked with it before, and you've heard that it is quite difficult. As you're kind of looking over it, you're sitting there by the fire, and as this fire kind of crackles and stuff over, you notice it seems like the closer that you hold the star metal to the fire itself, it seems to almost cool in your hand in a way, and it begins to almost maybe faintly glow.
Is it caused by the heat? So as I go closer to the fire, is this what's doing this? Or is it just happen to be doing it right now?
You're kind of testing.
Like, when I worked with it back at the village, because I couldn't find a fire hot enough to work it. Was it doing it then, or is this a new discovery?
You're unsure, because before it was just like you kind of hastily threw it in there. You weren't studying it like you are now, so you don't really know. But it seems that there is a connection between the flame and the stone.
That's true. And it cools.
It feels cold to your hand, like it feels that way.
So if I'm holding in my hand and I put my hand more toward, I don't want to hurt myself, but to where I can start feeling the heat, does it seem like it's absorbing Like, does my hand feel the heat that's not touching the stone? Or does it seem like it's radiating?
You seem to be
Some
able to
sort of-
put your hand pretty much in the fire as long as you're holding the star metal.
Interesting. I make a mental note of that. I don't want to know what causes it, though.
All right, with that, morning comes. Everyone awakes, drinking the little bit of water we have left, eating a little bit to get your day started. You pack up the night, and you begin to move out. Now, at this point, we are moving from the topography and the general. We've been moving for several days, and we several days more to go. It seems that you're having a hard time catching them because they're mainly seem to be on horse and you're on foot. You're also having to go at a certain speed because of Albert and his little stubby legs trying to keep up with you. But as you are traveling into the next day, you do notice that as we move from jungle to a sparse forest, more of a rocky terrain, and the soil of the ground begins to get looser as it's a mixture of sand and also of grass, and it's like parch. Imagine the ground is kind of like it's in parchment. It's kind of like you have a little bit of grass, a little bit of sand, as it's just you're kind of moving into like a different biome.
Savannah, like a savannah type.
Yeah, like a savanna type.
Did we come across any water the day before to replenish?
The hunter may definitely go out and look about. Give me a luck check.
Ugh.
Also, we do need to keep up with the luck because it is the next day. So our thief and our halfling will regenerate 1 luck.
2 luck for me.
Oh,
To my,
I do want to say too, for the last game, I will say that the gods have blessed you all with 1 luck to add to each of the characters. That is in addition to the thief and the halfling.
I forgot. Does the permanent score go in the left box or the right box?
The permanent's the right box.
Yeah,
Okay.
The
And the
additional
other
is
one,
the left.
so this would be the temporary.
right.
Wow, that puts me up to 10. Yay.
I'm still at -2.
I'm finally at 0.
So-
I feel like
So-
Praxis needs to hoard
so
this
just so you
score
know,
for as long as he
your-
can.
Whoa.
No.
No. You don't find water.
Great.
You're a
Disapproval range, is that reset to 1-1 or is it
Yes.
still at 1-5?
Yeah, disapproval.
But I'm still at
reset. Yes.
But I'm still at -2.
Yes.
All right.
So as this day continues, as you move in through the savannah, it is in the far, far distance that you begin to see the trees are breaking, and what you're able to see much further into the distance now than you did before. And as you can see into the distance, you do see that you've kind of caught up with them, and it seems about probably in the next day you could come up on them. Because you can see like almost like a dust in the distance of their horses and things kicking up as they're moving across. You can't see them, but you can definitely see like something getting kicked up in the horizon of where they would be. Is there anything else that you want to do through this day?
I believe
How far away?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You could catch them in the next day if you pressed hard enough.
But we wanted to get to them at nightfall, I believe was our plan.
Mhm.
So we would adjust our pace to where that's where we would finally get to them,
Mhm.
because we want to get to them at night. And I assume we see no water now that we're getting into like desert.
So now as we're still in Savannah, we're kind of moving into that. I will now in the second part of the day, I will let if you want to go out and fan out and look for water, because it's getting to that point where we need to find some water.
No.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we all roll up looking for it?
Yeah, so basically I'm going to say your characters go off 2 by 2s, which is kind of off in the direction. So everyone roll luck for whoever is the luckiest of your 2 characters.
Yeah, water.
It is Alberic. and Salvana. You are the two. Always you two. It's always you two together. You do come across a very small creek. It's very small, but you do see there's a lot of. It's easy to see there's a lot of tracks here. A lot of animals come here. It's a little bit of a watering hole. It seems to be coming from an underground stream. But you are able to fill up your water skins and things here, and drink, and get replenished. It is at this point we move into. Is there anything you want to do at the stream while we're here?
Maybe wash your smock.
That's
Who is injured still?
Albert
Oh.
is injured.
Since we've had 2 nights, don't we get a hit point?
You get 1 point back per night. Yeah.
Okay, so we got a couple more back.
Okay.
How far are you down? How far down is he?
He's down by 3.
Paper cut. You'll be fine.
And or is down by 2. So
His 3 represents a fifth of his health. So he has a lot.
Sorry, I can't risk it right now.
No, yeah. The last thing we need is a lightning bolt to come down and fry us all.
That's what I love about the magic in this game. It's like, is it worth trying to cast magic?
So has it been 2 or
The
3
whole party's
nights?
gonna be
since the fight?
like arms cut off. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm good. All right.
It's a flesh wound.
So at this point, we move on into the third day as you're trying to adjust. And at this point, you can see there's a lot of wind is kicking up. There's a lot of sand getting pushed about. You're still kind of in this rocky savanna-esque area as you're moving. And at this point, it's getting close that you feel that you can actually hear the horses neighing. You can hear the sounds of people moving about. And as you get closer and closer, you see that there is a little bit of a path that's cut through stuff like these rocks. And at this point, you can see that if you maneuvered, you could actually climb up and kind of get like a little bit of not aerial, but like you'd be up on a hill overlooking them.
Okay.
So with that, you do move. You're able to. It is at the very end of the day. Whenever you finally do intersect, there is still light cascading through. I'm going to call it a canyon, but it's definitely several boulders and rocks and things as you look. And in the distance, as you look down, you do see a carriage. It's a very large carriage, and you notice that it seems to be broken and laying like the back left wheel is obviously there's an issue with it because the whole carriage is kind of off to the side. And you see several robed individuals walking about. You see a few on horses. You see 2 giant beast of burdens carrying them. Viracocha, you know these beasts to be. Let me pull up the names of them. They're called a daikon, and I will show you what these look like. So these are 2 of these big daikons. Look like a really big like Yigson / hippopotamus. Jungle hippopotamus that is pulling the junglepotamus. As 2 of these are pulling this. You see a few people on horses as you're looking about. A couple more robed individuals in the distance. But let's go ahead and move. I'm going to move you guys to a map so you can kind of begin the plan.
So this carriage, how big is it? Like, how many can we guess if we have our people in there? Is it holding or could hold?
It's hard to imagine that the entire village is in that carriage.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
But
okay.
There, depending on how many, it's pretty wide. 10, 20, maybe.
Okay. Now, the paths that we have been kind of following, does it look like it's been 1 carriage or 2?
Well,
like multiple, like.
Aura's not entirely sure. If they were following each other, you know, it's hard to tell. It could be more than 1.
Okay.
Aura did not roll super hot on her.
No, she did not.
So.
Well, first she did, then she didn't.
So looking at these tracks here, it does look like there's track from different direct, indicating that there's like this is a main like point of congestion. Like this is kind of where they come in. Do we see this cave up here in the top right?
There is a cave. You do see it in the distance, and you do see that there are. If I have the little horse icon in front, that means that person is on a horse. So you have these two people, these robed individuals. They seem to be wearing more intricate robes than the others. They're up here, and then you also have these cultists, or we'll call them cultists. First, I want to show you what the horses look like in this world. So this is a prehistoric horse. It's really shaggy, has a shaggy mane. And these are what's, you see 4 of these. What you also see is... several of these individuals. These are the cultists that are walking about.
I hope those are masks and not their faces.
We don't know. But we're going to go ahead and change the music because this will be the first time. You've always been jumped, but now you can do the jumping, right?
Yeah, because I have questions.
Okay.
Okay, so these over here, they are high up, but is this on this side higher than that so they can't see us coming up? I'm trying to get the level.
This right here is a little higher.
Okay.
This side here is a little higher.
Okay. And then it swoops down here a little bit lower, so we have like cover over there.
This right here, this ledge is about the same height as this ledge.
Okay. But, and all these those plants there, how high are those? Are those low cactus? Like,
yeah,
they're low or high? They're low. Okay.
We'll call it 3 feet.
Okay, so still like enough for a little bit of coverage. Yeah. Okay.
Albert's like, haha, it's towering.
Okay. And what direction are they heading? Are they heading this way, or is that the way they came in?
They're heading this way.
That's the way they're heading. Okay. All right. Okie dokie.
So it looks like you've got about 12 total targets that you can see. And there's no telling how many people are inside this carriage.
Okay.
Oh, there's another cave opening down here too, right?
Where?
Right where I pinged.
I can't. It's such a big map. Where are you pinging?
I know. Oh, there. Okay, he's saying right here.
It could be a small cave. It's definitely a small opening.
Okay. I see blood.
I see blood.
Yeah.
There is blood. I zoomed in. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. I'm listening. I'm just dealing with something right now.
All right. Okay.
So it looks like for this again, I'm pinging a different area from down here, either over here to the right or where we're entering at. So those two. So it looks like those are 2 pathways that go off screen.
Oh, so yeah. So you can go off to the right, and that continues up the road, but it kind of turns away. And then this over here is a smaller path that it seems that they came through this.
Okay.
Through the side here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because my main thing is what are their accessibility points to this kind of space up here. So it looks like this path here they could take.
Mm-hmm.
But not from behind us or over here, at least not without going a long ways around. Like there's not like, oh look, there's like a little trail right there that comes up. It's like
like where they can come around behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Aura, I will tell you, you've been tracking more horses and more people than what you're seeing here.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, if they came in from this direction, this might be the last of the group. That if they have the broken wheel, the rest just continued on.
Except they came from this direction.
Exactly.
Left.
This is the first time in this whole game that you guys are getting to choose the engagement.
I know.
Everything else has been,
so
and someone's attacking you.
Yeah. No, I mess this up. Like, oh, geez, you're better off just getting jumped, you idiots. So we're trying to like think this through. So if they came in from this direction.
They came from that way.
we got a potential opening there, potential opening up there, because yes, there's more than what we're seeing. So somewhere in this vicinity, there are additional ones. So that's what I'm more concerned is how do we handle this crew, and then
without
reinforcements when they
alarming
arrive.
other.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if they are alarmed when they arrive.
Okay.
Like, where is our defensible position? And if they're cultists, I have to assume they may. Magic's weird here, so even if they suck at it, they could still screw us over. We all just get eaten by Cthulhu in this, so it's great.
That's really the inevitable, you know.
Yeah. So like over like this whole rock wall I'm pinging over here.
Okay.
Anything that can be loose that can be taken out to have it
from
fall.
you would need to move a little bit more up to get a vantage point.
Okay, closer. Okay. Yeah. And then how far is the drop right there?
I'm having a hard time saying where you're pinging. Sorry.
All the way to the left, or that horse and that guy right here.
That right there is going to be 15 feet.
Okay,
this is 15 feet, and then this is probably 20 feet. And this is probably 40 feet.
Okay. So we can move in pretty safely to here to get a little bit better.
Good.
Look. Okay. Mm-hmm. Salvana is going to stealth up to right in here.
Okay.
Ping.
All right.
Is it pinging?
Yeah, I see it.
I see your mouse, but
yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I was like, it's not pinging. So she can get an idea of looking at the walls, if there's anything that we can knock out to block pathway.
I'm also going to say that you guys came from this direction to the right, and that's how you have the information that you have. You came in this way, because this is the highest point, and then you kind of came down here for cover to discuss this. So you kind of gathered a lot of the information here that you could see from this side, and then you move down here quietly to discuss. They're not traveling at this point. They're stopped.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also like...
probably have our range up here at the high ground shooting down. And then those who...
Any of our magic
purposes maybe engage with them as they're trying to come up here.
Well, I'm just saying is if we had like our magic people, if they can knock rock and maybe crush some of this down here.
We will not use magic as any means in this plan.
My magic just... Viracocha tells you my magic does not work like that. I'm sorry.
Your magic sucks. Man.
I think in this world...
Aura. It saved Aura's tail.
Magic is not the plan. Magic is what you do when the plan fails.
Right.
I was just like, something that we can
just throw something out there.
Throw that way to knock something down.
Nah, I don't think knocking anything down is gonna, because we don't have that kind of firepower anyway. But if the missile range people are kind of firing down on them, they should have enough cover to kind of pull back because we're higher. So which means they would have to move into a position to try to attack us, and that's where at least a Crexus and Aura. Well, no.
Aura's range.
Yeah. So I guess a Crexus.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I just realized that Crexus is like the only ward, so he'd be standing there alone, like.
Well, I mean,
$2.99.
Well, I mean, Aura has her axe. Doesn't she have two?
Does Viracocha know if these beasts? Does he know if these beasts are pretty docile? Will they like run if there's like combat?
They're very docile. They're very docile. They're easily to be trained too.
Like buffaloes will just stand there while everything else is being around them.
My whole thing is there's just so many that if we alarm one, they're all on us.
That's fine. We'll just kill them all. But
I just
want to kill.
It's going to take us a while to kill that many.
Yeah.
Or we cause a distraction.
I mean, if I'm rolling, I would prefer to roll with advantage.
He did the thing. He did the
thing.
What if we try to infiltrate instead of Why don't we capture one or two and try and do the old, these are my prisoners and I'm one of them people, or not me, but somebody like Acrixis. He's big.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we can get them, if those are truly masks that they're wearing and not their actual faces, yeah, we can maybe like garb up and get even further in. That's
Simon goes, I can assist from a distance, but if I need to, I can get into the fight. Viracocha is just sharpening his sword.
So are we now going in trying to sneak one away? Or back attack like slitting throats? And then dragging the body away?
We could try that. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's a good idea. With enough dust and everything going on, and it's getting toward night, correct?
Yeah, it's dusk.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard for them to see each other anyways. So I think if we take out the last 2 or 3, and then either dresses them or let the people out and just let the wagon keep going, and then, I don't know.
Oh, so like maybe not even have to engage all the people on this side if we just focus on this side.
Not really. The only problem is we don't have enough supplies for all these people, so we have to engage these so we can get all of their supplies and beasts of burden and take these people wherever it is we need to go. Because otherwise, it's just basically, yeah, we freed you, but we can't feed you. Sorry.
Many of you will now die. Good luck.
But we have many cultists that
There's
we
no
can
water,
eat.
there's no food.
Yes. There's some
no water,
rotting
there's
man
no
bats
food.
a couple days back.
But you're free.
You'll die free. Know that.
Okay,
So
So-
I'm hearing,
Too.
like, use the terrain to your advantage, bust in like
Yes.
Kool-Aid, or we Assassin's Creed, take them out one at a time, thin them out a little bit, and try to infiltrate. Both of these plans sound great. I'm a fan of both of the plans.
You're a
I
judge.
don't-
You don't care. You're just hoping
Yeah,
it
yeah.
fails.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for the. You're
You're
waiting
just going to
for
try to foil our plans.
roll for initiative when it all goes to hell.
I still think we should try to see if we can thin out a few of them before all
I
hell
agree.
breaks loose with the rest. Because this game is very deadly.
No, I like that. I like that idea, especially at night. They're gonna be assuming, 'cause, like, what, do we see like how they're preparing? Are they like setting up camp here? Or are they just gonna fix this wheel and move on? Like,
So
what's the...
at this point, you saw everything, and you guys have kind of moved back to kind of talk. So you're not actively watching them. You know they're there. You can hear them talking and walking about. You hear a lot of commotion of them trying to figure out how to fix the wheel. There also is a debate just to get them out and march them, and they're trying to see if they have enough rope for that. So there's a debate of carrying with a wagon or just dragging them across. And it also seems like there's still quite a distance to go.
So maybe this is just a waypoint.
Or the wheel fell off and they're just having to deal
That's
with
just, yeah.
All right. So what are we going to do? Time's a wasting.
Do we wait for them to try to get them on rope to drag them across? Because then that will get them out of the carriage without us.
it. We don't know if that's actually that they're discussing it. We don't know if that's what they're going to decide,
Okay.
though.
And they're heading toward
The right side.
this way?
Yeah, the
The right.
right.
Okay,
Down
they're
and
heading
right.
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The group up here,
All right.
up on the top,
Okay,
We
so
got to
who
hurry
do-
up.
they worry me. They look different.
I know.
Yeah.
I say let's start trying to see if we can get these 3 over here, nice and quietly, as possible.
Okay.
Okay. You think?
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Viracocha has his bow out, and Sangamon has his sling with his shield.
Now, everybody kind of move where you're wanting to get to.
This literally has no range weapon.
Well, you just stand back for just a little bit. Chill out. It's okay.
Albert get to there without.
Yeah, without a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're higher up than everything. You can
All right, so
peek.
he's going to watch in case things go go south, he can at least focus on the front group.
Run away.
Yeah, you focus on the exit strategy.
All right, we're gonna come back to Albrecht in a second. Where is Aura and Savani going?
Let's say start. Let me just move them up really quick, and then I can zoom in to get exactly where I want to be. So this is a really big map.
All right, Albrecht, as you crawl up there and you're looking down, you can hear there's conversation coming from across. You're still kind of looking down, but across over here. It's probably about a 10 to 15 foot angle. And from over there, you can see that the two of the cultists are talking to two intricately robed individuals on the horses. And you do surmise two of their names, the two names of the individuals. And you also make out when they're turning and looking, you get to see their faces. First, you see that this one seems to be named Geigen.
Oh.
He's a frog person. The other one is called Gublug.
He seems like the get off my lawn type of guy.
Is he a similar, like...
They're both wearing
frog,
robes.
Frog
yeah.
hood?
Frog hoods, yeah.
Okay. Does it seem to be a friendly conversation, a heated conversation, an understood conversation?
It seems that they're giving orders, but you can't really make out what it is from here. Actually,
So
I take it back. Give me a luck check.
Albrecht. Luck is freaking awesome, so don't screw up this roll.
Yeah.
Right, that sucks.
No.
And it begins.
You could burn luck to lower your score.
Well, that's sad thing is like you actually want to roll high on everything else.
No, because if I burn luck,
So when you burn luck on a luck check, because you can do it this way, so it goes down to. So because aren't you on the cusp?
I am actually. So if I burn one, I get two. So I would then make my check.
Okay,
So yeah,
I'll let you
I'll
burn
one.
if you want to try to peer in with your keen hearing. Yep. You hear
what do I hear with my keen halfling ears?
One of the cultists is reporting that they are missing a few of their party, and it seems that there's something in this canyon.
Of course.
That could be to our advantage. So if they don't like it, then that's a good thing, even if we all suffer. Okay. So they're missing some. And
it seems that they're trying to decide if the cave is a haven or a problem.
Ooh.
Well, he has nothing to do other than basically continue to observe this to see how it plays out while the others are getting ready to do their thing. So
as you're gathering,
if they make some kind of conclusion that would affect the other group, he's just going to stay and listen.
Have you figured out like hand signals, like tiger tanks, two of them?
When they see the backside of a halfling running away, that's when they know
we're in trouble.
Catch up.
We should leave.
Right.
We should leave.
So so Bravo team is on the hill, which consists of Albrecht. What's Alpha team over here doing?
Salvana. Wait, this is like what 4 or 5 feet, kind of. Is that good coverage so they won't see me to the right?
Are you trying to get right here?
Yeah, in this where at least I have like cover on this side, but I could still be able to start shooting down.
You will need to make a roll for that. Y'all are at the point where if you're rolling anything at this far, you need to roll for it.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Which is that your best damaging weapon?
For Salvana?
Yeah.
Sneak silently.
It's Salvana. She has a dagger, a dart, and a short bow. Yeah, her bow has the most damage.
Even with the back attack,
Yeah,
if
but
she's
you
able to
back
sneak in
so
there.
with a
Backstab.
dagger. You do a lot more damage. As a backstab, it's a 1d10, I think.
I know, but one hit and she's dead. Man,
Don't get hit.
don't get hit.
Just roll
I
another
mean,
character.
I guess I could, but then I'm like, you guys have to stay behind me because I have to be quiet, and I don't want you guys messing up my sneaking.
No, that makes sense. The only thing
Yeah,
that
we'll be
on
right
that
behind you,
is,
supporting you.
yeah, way up here.
Way up there.
The horse worries me. The horse alerts.
I know.
That's my only. But I feel like that's the better damage output.
I mean, I
Be like
guess.
Conan and punch the horse.
That's true.
Aww.
Well, that was a camel anyway. It wasn't a horse, so.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Which it was technically is more impressive.
Okay. So I guess she has a death wish. She'll try to go and see if she can back attack.
She's riding the high of killing the man bat.
I know, but no, she did the dinosaurs.
She backstabbed one of
You have a
the
bow.
man bat.
Well, she did backstab one of the man. You're right.
Can
Okay.
we,
I'll do that.
Viracocha comes up to you before you leave with his bow. Maybe we can get 2 shots into one fire at the same time at the same target.
That might help.
Oh, if you do that and I'm doing the backstab thing. Well, and then how far is this drop right here?
Shot 2 all at the same time.
It's about 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah, it's 10 here and it's like 15 here.
Oh, we could totally slide down that. Okay.
Oh, you could totally death from above.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do. If we're going to try to take this guy out quietly, Selvana will try to do her back stab, sneaky stuff. Hopefully the rolls are nice. And then Aura and Viracocha, thank you. Why was that name not coming to me? We could try to all 3 pop down, get it down really quick.
Yeah.
And then Crexus will be clean up in case things go south. He just runs does everything.
Okay.
All right. Move silently, roll.
Oh, this could all be going downhill immediately.
You got a +5 on sneak silently.
Let's see. Sneak silently. There it is.
Woo!
Nice.
Where do you want to be? You are quite
on
sneaky.
his back, breathing in his ear.
All right, so here's the thing. That's so good. Do you want to try to drop down on him?
I could totally. And would that also be the back attack? Because I'm like, but I'm trying not to alarm.
You rolled so high. I'm gonna let you sneak up, drop down.
I totally could take the horse
and stab him off the horse. But you're gonna have to make an attack.
Okay.
Before we do that, I do want to look up. How does the sneak attack? Let me look up bonuses real quick. You're gonna get a handful of bonuses here.
I'm looking here and it says if the character's name is Sylvana, they get a +20. I don't think that's crazy. DC's rules. I mean,
it's really specific.
Very specific.
Give me just a second here.
That'd be cool if I could totally get him off and literally have a horse.
Well, then I figure if you rode the horse away, they'd be like, "Oh, somebody stole the horse," and they'd go chasing, and then we'd get them kind of separated some more.
All right, you're going to get a +1 because you're on higher ground, and because he's sitting on a horse, you get another +2 because he's just kind of sitting there. So you get a total of +3.
+3.
Yep.
Okay. With my dagger. All right. There, dagger. All right, here it goes, guys.
Before you do.
Okay.
We have to have music, but hang on. I want to read.
What's going on?
We can't do anything without music. All right. I do want to look up. I just want to make sure we know the roll so that when the roll comes down, there's no question. So how backstab works is this is only the second time we backstab. you get an automatic critical hit, and you roll on the crit table for the thief. So if you hit, it's an automatic crit.
Okay.
And you're getting
What's
a plus
Plus
3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You ready, guys?
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay. So it is a crit. You
Yes.
drop down. You roll an 18 plus your 3. So yeah, you absolutely crushed. All right. So now what we need to do is, what is your critical die?
Oh, it. Where's that at? Where's that at? It's on my front page, right? It is 1d12.
1d12. So roll a d12.
Where's d12? That's d14. d12.
Nice.
That's 12.
It is a savage strike. Foe must make a fortitude save, or just faint from the pain if it doesn't already kill him. So let me just make a quick roll to see if he even is alive. No. So you drop down, you drive the dagger into his shoulder. It gets him so bad he just like slumps over. You land on the horse. Because your sneak silently was so loud, I'm going to say that you easily take control of the horse and ride it up here with the body.
Excellent.
We're never going to be able to live with her.
You rolled a 23 on sneak silently, then you rolled a 19 on your death from above. I'm gonna say like you like parkoured down the hill, drove the dagger into his back, and slowly like rode it up while these two guys over here were looking in the opposite direction. You ride up without a problem. One thing I will say is, Veracocha, as you're watching this, you notice that these two up here, they seem to be they're kind of moving closer together, and they seem to be concerned about whatever's to the north.
Ooh.
So you guys do bring this person up here. So you now have horse and body.
Mask. Let's see what the mask is.
What's the guy on? Is that a mask? Is it a?
It is a mask. It is a mask, and it does. It looks like a just a regular guy. A little emaciated. He's got like some boil issues on over his face, but he's quite dead.
Hang on, I got a mask.
He also has a club. He has a short sword and a short bow.
Does he have arrows too?
He has 20 arrows.
Oh, Crexus is totally taking that. He has no range weapon. Now, Crexus also has a bow and can shoot.
We also have a horse.
And a horse, which is huge.
And if I recall, somebody is good on a horse.
Salvana.
Is it Salvana?
What can she not do?
Was conceived on horseback.
She was conceived on horseback, so she gets a +1 on any rolls on her horse.
I'd like to figure that out, how they did that, but all right.
I am dying to know how that is even possible.
Mounted attack rolls +1.
Is that the medieval equivalent of like hooking up in the back of a Volkswagen Bug?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Is that what caused her to kill her father? Is this related?
I don't know. All right, so we now have a horse. I think Salvana gets the horse by default.
Yeah, she earned that one.
She earned the horse. We'll toss the body aside. We'll just leave the body up here.
We have the option now if somebody wants to infiltrate or at least get in deeper. Because we have the occultist outfit. We want to try and do that.
So there is a disguise self skill that the thief also has.
I do.
Oh my god.
I know!
I'm gonna go over here and get a fire going. Just chill out. This is Sylvana's thing. Just let her take out the whole camp.
Because I could do that and still kind of like do silently sneaking.
Yeah,
Stuff.
you've got that, and there's also disguise self, and there is so that's what you'd use. You only get a +1 to it, but it's skill.
So, but I literally have the garb, so
yeah,
that
you can
gives
put
me
the
even
garb
more.
on. You can get up on there. You can grab the short sword. That's definitely an improvement.
Yeah.
So grab the short sword, and then Acrexis takes the bow.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do while she's changing?
Is there anything in the? Do they have saddlebags? Is there anything in it?
Yes. You go through the saddlebags, and what you do find in here is rations and some food, a blanket. There also seems to be a journal. You open the journal as you go through it, and it seems that this individual was taking some notes and kind of telling a story of how they traveled from Yaktapada and came across this village that they were told to, and you're just kind of skimming over it. And at the end, you kind of see there's some script in it that Gublug seems to be the leader of this pack, and this Geigen is his second in command. And it seems that their quest is to sacrifice all of these villagers as a blood sacrifice to heal the land and bring back Lord Croak.
Has Sangamon ever heard of this, or Lord Croak?
So you say that. Veracoca, who's older, does know that there is a legend that this land that is turning more and more desert used to be lush.
He'll open the book for everybody that's still around there, and he'll start pointing it out really quickly. What he surmised so far.
There also seems to be a sketch in the book, what looks to be some type of a temple, triangular in nature.
Like a pyramid.
Yeah.
Does it show?
Like a ziggurat.
Ziggurat would probably be the better way to put it, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll point out everything that, in the short time that we have. And, all right, we have to go to our next phase.
Yeah.
They're going to notice him missing soon.
All right, so at this point, we're going to move the horse back. So, Salvana, what do you want to do? This is your game.
I am now in disguise on the horse like the guy was before.
Okay.
How do I add a short sword to my sheet?
I can do it for you while you tell me what you're doing.
Okay. Have these guys over here, they kind of merged together and are looking off? Have they started veering apart? One going to check out why we're all that was going down?
They're both together, and they're discussing what happened, because it seems that at least they are concerned that two of their companions who went and scouted ahead never came back, and they heard screams.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't think she can't take on two.
But as you are writing here, you do hear.
I'm gonna write up to them, but I'm like, she can't take.
You do hear whispers and mumbling and kind of whimpering inside the wagon.
Okay. Is there a lock on the back of that side, a door on that side?
It's not a lock, it's just a latch. So it's a latch from the outside, so they can't get out, but you could easily just slide it open.
Okay. She's gonna unlatch.
Okay.
She'll kind of up here, just unlatch nice and quietly. Won't open the door, but just enough to get it unlatched.
Okay.
As I just kind of, or I guess, oops, I can't move the horse.
Right.
So I'll latch, and I'll just get kind of. I want to listen more to what they're planning on doing.
As you're doing that, as the horse rides up, do make a check on your disguise, because they're going to look over it and look at you.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, disguise self.
Ooh.
They look over and goes, "Wait, who are you? Who are you?" As they look over
I'm in
and
a mask.
yeah, but you have like a feminine body, and as you're kind of like bending over, and you do unlatch it, but
I was like, unlatched.
the guy you killed was kind of a husky guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you had flowing
You
robes.
said he was emaciated. I
We
thought
have
he
to
was
rationalize
normal.
the roll. You rolled bad. If you rolled well, it would have been a whole different.
It was
Oh,
all-
he was emaciated,
You're right.
so I thought he
You're
was
right.
tall.
But he was a lot taller than you. How about that?
But I'm sitting on a horse.
Yeah, but you're off the
was he.
horse at this point. So was he. At any rate, they begin yelling, commotion, imposter. The entire camp starts to stir. There's a lot of scream, like yells, and this gentleman on horse starts bringing it
doing
back.
that, I'm just like I open up the back of the because I'm by the carriage to let them out.
Okay, you open it up and you look inside. They are, you do see about 7 or 8 individuals in here. They are tied. So while the door is open, they are tied.
Okay, I like tied to things in there, or they just tied, but they could get out and still be tied.
It seems like maybe they could get out if they had a way to like cut all the ropes.
Oh, they got my dagger.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're now gonna move to initiative, and this is gonna get fun. So let me go ahead and
do a control A.
yeah, it's gonna be. Hang on, everybody. It's gonna be a while for me to get so many guys. So many guys.
So many. You should
So-
probably just get rid of a few of them. Why
so-
burden yourself with all these extra people? Just take some off
so many
for
people.
your peace of mind. At least, like, wait a minute. There's more people on here than are actually on this map.
1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
gonna take a
5,
quick
6,
break
7,
while
8,
this initiative roll happens.
9. Oh wait, hang
So
on.
basically, he wanted us to die tonight.
Hang on, I got it. I did put that guy in, so one of them is off. I did have one too many. Okay, so with that, it is the start of the round.
Yeah, there we go. Yay.
As everyone starts getting into commotion, before we start combat, I will give Albric a free turn because he's up there, and also, you know what? I'm gonna give everybody a free turn. I mean, y'all were all kind of ready, so everyone gets a free turn to do what you want to do. With the free turn, I'm gonna say we're gonna start with Salvana. Your action is you throw the dagger. You now can move, but you've used your action.
I'm throwing the dagger into him to get them free.
Okay.
That's what she'll do. So they can get free.
You can now move.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, am I first on the initiative?
This is a free round before we get to the initiative.
Okay.
Because you guys
So
are
you
kind of
do
getting
allow
the
me to
jump.
throw, and then I can move.
And then you can move. Right.
Okay. Let's see. Did those guys move at all?
No, right now this is super fast. Like you throw in the dagger, you see them right
Okay.
there. You're on a horse. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I don't have my dagger anymore. I do have the short sword. Shit. It's like her engaging in a fight hand to hand is just like so freaky. Okay. She'll. Yeah, but I have to get it out. So I guess I can arm myself with the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And ride away.
He said I was off my horse. I guess I can hop up on the horse.
You want to hop on your horse and ride away? You can do that.
Yeah, I just want to get distance.
Okay.
She's not.
All right, you can move 60 feet on the horse.
I just want to back her, get at least over here.
5, 10, 15,
With the
20,
horse.
25, 30, 35. That's 40. You can go further back if you want.
Well, I still want to be able to be in distance to shoot.
Okay, so you're there. Is that good?
Yes.
All right, be thinking about Aura. We're going to go to Alberic.
These other guys up here, are they on alert? I mean, are we?
Everyone is on alert at this point.
Okay, so them out.
The alarms have been sounded.
Okay. Who would be the best person to shoot?
Well, real quick, Viracocha and Aura were also set up to take shots at
That's
the person that.
what we're doing right now. So this is the free round that everybody is basically getting to do before we move into the initiative.
Okay.
So everyone kind of already have decided what you want to do, and then when we get to it, we'll just kind of roll it out. So right now we're on Alberic.
Alberic's going to shoot this guy here.
Yes, you are. With your little bow, you take your shot.
With my...
You do get a +1 because you have the high ground.
Okay.
No, you miss.
E9.
He misses. All right, next, let's go and see what our friend Viracocha is going to do.
Viracocha is going to... Hold on. He's going to move up to... Why can't I move him?
Do you want to stay on the high ground or go down?
No, he's going to stay up here on the high ground and fire at this one.
Okay, take a shot.
Equipment, short bow.
Yes, you do. You definitely shoot that guy right square in the chest. He's he's like hunched over on, and he is very badly injured with the arrow kind of sticking over. He's like, argh! And with that, let's move over to Salvana. No, not Savannah's already gone. I'm sorry, Aura.
Aura. She will be moving to running to here.
Okay.
So she could also aim at the same guy that Viracocha just did.
Concentrated fire. I like it. Roll your dice.
Can she also be sliding down?
So here's the thing. Before you're moving up,
mighty deed.
Let's call your mighty deed.
Mighty deed. That's what I said. I want her literally going and sliding down the rock as she's shooting because she's going to try to get down to start.
It's her mighty deed.
No,
you don't hit.
Oh no, you rolled a 1.
Okay? So here's the thing: as you go up, you kind of trip. You stay up high, and you miss.
Okay.
All right. So the good news is you still have the high ground. All right. So with that, we now move over to Acrexus.
He will take the shot on the one that's injured.
The first time Acrexus has a bow. Call your mighty deed.
His mighty
Don't
deed
snap the bow.
Is all right. They're already alerted, so no. I'm changed. Can I get this guy right here without penalty?
He is kind of covered.
Yeah.
From where you're at. Hang on. Well, can I roll lines? You can. I see a straight line.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
All right, so then I'm going to shoot that one right in his throat.
Okay.
That's my called shot. Throat is my mighty deed.
Go for it.
Because he's one yelling, so I'm just going, shut it.
Gotcha. Roll it.
All right. Short bow.
7. You get a +1 for the die. You're 8. Nope. That would have been a heck of a hit too. It's your first time shooting a bow. It's been a while.
You have to get used to it. You gotta
get used to it. All right, Sangamon.
He's going to run up also where the rest of the party, where all the cool kids are hanging out.
Okay.
And he's going to let his sling fly at the one that is injured.
Go for it.
Which is that one.
That hits. He's dead.
4 points. Woo. Yeah.
Deleted. All right, so he gets the arrow in the chest. There's all these other missiles, and you come up with a sling. You let it fly. It whistles through the air. You catch him right in the face, and he just falls over. It shatters his mask as he just falls over. His blood falls onto the ground. As Sangamon has somewhat redeemed himself by killing a guy with his mighty sling. And now we will begin combat. Akrexis, you're up.
So what kind of weapons do we see on it? I saw we had short sword on the guy that I took down.
You saw a bow.
Are they all about the same?
From what
bow,
you can tell.
short sword? Okay.
You didn't like take an inventory check, but yeah. Akrexis.
I mean, but just so we could see on them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shoot again.
Okay.
Yep. Same thing. Mighty Deed is disarm.
Okay. I like that.
Let's shoot that. Yeah, just because I don't know if I'm gonna do enough damage to kill him outright, so we'll just do that.
Yeah, he's like drawing his sword.
Oh, he's like this.
Yeah, he's like pulling. It's like on his
Love
side.
to be able to pin his. Love to like be able to pin, or pin his arm.
That would be great. I like it. I like it.
There we go.
With the bonus, that will hit because you get your 10, you get +1, and you add your D tie to it. So that's a 3. That is 5 points of damage. You do as he's going down to grab his sword. You shoot him right in the wrist. His wrist then sticks to himself, and he is basically caught trying to draw his sword.
All right, so that. All right, that's it.
That's really
it for
good.
me.
I like that one. All right, next we're gonna go to Salvana.
That was me. Oops. Beat is that really quick. Okay, I can totally do a shot then. Okay, so she has got the bow, and she is going to be shooting from horseback.
That's right.
To get that bonus.
You get a +1.
Yes.
Nice.
I know.
Born on horseback. Kill on
Yeah.
horseback.
Okay. Bow. Okay. +1.
You do hit for 1 whole point of damage.
Hell are you shooting with?
A
Dart?
short bow.
She rolled very badly. Now you can still move 60 feet. You're like riding. You're taking the shot. You can still move.
I'm moving up. So
All right.
I'll say that I got to about here. Oops.
Okay, that's 35 feet.
Oh, whoops.
You still have. You can move more if you wanted to.
I'm going to. Is he down?
No, he's still up, but he's got 2 arrows. He looks like Boromir from Fellowship of the Ring. Just all the arrows sticking out of him.
I'm gonna get to at least. Whoa, why is she not?
He's also got his sword hand pinned to his chest.
I cannot move her.
I pledge allegiance.
Okay, so there you go. It's because why can't you move her?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Do you have the select tokens picked?
Oh, it's because I was still measuring. Sorry, I forgot to clear it. Okay, so I guess like I'm doing that. I shoot, and can I just like kind of go by him just a little bit more?
You can get to there.
There. Okay.
All right, and with that, we are now going to move to Gublug. Gublug is going to make a spell check.
Of course he is. Fail that check. Fail that check.
No, his god loves him, unlike mine.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, Gublug reaches up. You see his hand begin to catch fire as you see this molten lava axe form into his hand. And then he is going to chuck said lava axe. Can I make it that far?
Damn, I thought I was on high ground.
Might be aiming at me.
Hang on.
That's really far, though.
I may aim at you. I'm secretly one of the cultists.
Right. Well, she's dressed level 1, so we don't know.
Well, my thing is, yeah, they would.
Combat.
How could they even see him up there? We're higher. He's higher.
He showed his face to shoot his arrow. He has his flame axe, and yeah, he's gonna throw it. Let me see real quick. As this thing kind of arcs up in the air and kind of like a heat-seeking missile comes and lands on you, it is going to hit you, but you do need to make a reflex saving throw.
Okay. Reflex.
Oh no! It hits you. You catch fire.
All right.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Ooh, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad. You're kind of lucky. So you only take 3 points of fire damage, but you have been ignited. Because your clothes are kind of thick. They're on fire, but they haven't really singed you too much.
Take off your fighting smock. You'll be okay.
One of those things like I can use an action to put the fire out or something like that. Spend my turn doing that, or
Stop, drop, and roll.
yeah, something like that.
Yes.
I don't know how to put a fire out.
Yeah. You need to stop, drop, and roll.
Oh.
All right. Did you already get your hit points on that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And with that, we go to cultist number 1. I gotta figure out which cultist that is.
It's the one by. It's this guy. Yeah, that guy right there. Right here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He gets to here and pulls a sword. All right, Aura, you're up.
They walked right into the. You're in the kill box, man.
He's like, rah!
What's the distance for short bow again? How far?
50.
50, okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Was gonna measure really quick.
Sangamon and Veracoker are coming up next.
Okay, well, I see that guy right there.
Okay.
So she is going to can she like jump and do her down? And
You
she's
could.
going
You could
down to get
also.
herself.
You could also do the double shot.
Oh, that's right. I can do a double shot. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Go for it.
Okay.
Double shot.
You do get a +1 for the high ground.
I did okay. That doesn't matter.
Plus.
And you got your mighty deed.
But you missed, and you lose 2 arrows. All right, Sangamon.
That's the nice
He
thing.
is
She was
going-
like over her 20 before.
He's going to fire his sling at the one that is marked that she just missed.
Okay.
Close though. Well,
+1, you hit. That's 4 damage.
Nice.
And Sangamon is like on the grassy
And then-
knoll back here.
Then Veracoke is going to do the same thing with his short bow when it's his turn.
Okay.
The hit?
Yeah. But your bonuses.
No, that's a miss.
Miss. All right.
How close?
They're done.
It's close.
Luck.
Who?
You.
Veracoke?
Yeah. He's
Oh.
close. That's close to a hit.
That's
That's 5 damage you're walking away from.
need 3.
What hits
I'll burn
11?
3. I'll burn 3 points. luck
He's dead.
No, you burn. Oh. Burn 1, I'll burn 1 off of Albrecht.
Okay, that's fine. Y'all burn
Well, I
one.
burn.
So you burn
So
one.
I burn 1 or
You both. You burn 1 and he burns 1 because Albrecht is giving you 2.
I get you 2.
got. Thank you, my friend.
All right, he's toast.
Athletes are lucky. He's on fire, so.
All right.
So I'm a little. I just took some cold medicine. I'm kind of slow on the uptake at the moment. Whatever this cold is, it's kicking my ass.
I think he actually is there. Okay. That's his whole turn as he's moving. And now, Geigen. Also going to spell check.
Fail that roll.
Please, man.
Well, okay, it's successful. You see him with his. He takes his cloak and he like wraps himself in it. He disappears from. Which one is Geigen? Yeah, and he reappears over here. And that's his action. And then as his move, he is going to step up. That's him. He's going to hop over there. All right, so he's basically standing over the flaming, flaming halfling. All right. With that, this little cultist is going to charge. He can go 120.
Bam.
Full move of a horse is.
I'm assuming assuming I can attack him as he flies by me.
All
right?
of this is happening at the same time. So as you hit the guy with the sling, he comes running around the side on his horse.
Right.
It's all kind of happening at the same time. Next cultist. Also going to. He's going to try to start scampering up. He's going to spend his turn scampering up this way.
Strength check.
I got you. I got you. He is going to follow suit.
It's like anything. Anything.
They're both fine. All right. And with that, in fact, this guy gets there. All right. With that, we now move to the next cultist. He's going to go get on this guy's horse, and then the horse is going to take him 60 feet down. And then Alberic.
Put myself out.
Okay, so you drop on the ground. You catch you get yourself out. You can still move.
Can I
Roll away!
move down this way?
You can definitely try to scamper away. Yes,
All right. I will scamper.
you scamper. All right. With that,
I didn't think there was that many cultists on here, but I guess there are now that they're all moving.
You saw how many dice there were. There was a lot more dice than what was shown on this map.
They had a large recruiting run earlier.
They converted some of the prisoners.
he's a fanatic. He rips the sword out. The arrow's still sticking at him, and he's gonna run up and try to stab Salvana. So he's like bleeding, but he's like, ah! He's going to try to swing and attack. He is going to get a negative on this, but he is going to make the attack here.
Yeah.
Stabby stab! You have been stabby stabbed. So you get down to 8. So mark it. All right. So here's the thing. Moving forward, I need you guys to take care of y'all's health. I'm trying to do it, but it's faster if y'all just handle it. So y'all handle
Yeah,
the
you
luck
did
and
it
the
before
health.
I could even do
I
it.
know. I'm fast. Crexus, you're up.
All right. Crexus is going to fix my screen that just jumped for some reason. All right. He's going to. Can I move to here and can I move, draw, and attack
Hang on a second. I gotta add something.
to get to there?
A familiar face has hopped out of the wagon, and Kamak has joined the battle.
Yay!
Ugly bastard, but helpful.
Yes. Spock is on our side.
Armed with his trusty dagger. All right.
In search of the unknown.
Oh my gosh, I'm wearing a Star Trek shirt. Yay!
Look at you. That's it. You knew he was coming back.
I knew. I
All right,
knew
go
it.
for it,
Yes.
Crexus.
So can I move and draw and
Yeah.
get to and attack? All right, then he's
Mighty.
gonna protect
You just mighty deed it. So it's just like a heroic, like drop the bow, pick up the axe, run, leap,
Kill.
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 Kill! Kill! Yes.
Very nice.
Oh man, hang on. Oh,
He's dead.
Gath
We're
would
not
be
even-
proud
oh,
of you at this
it
point.
is, but we have to just see how dead.
Gath would be proud.
You see
He was disappointed in
red. You inflict another D12 damage with this strike as you are overcome by battle rage. All right, so you dealt 12 damage plus 14. Who was it? Was it this guy? Who was it you're trying to?
It's just, no.
Oh, the guy that came up. So he's climbing.
He's
up.
all like, he's all.
You just golf swing the axe. You just cleave him right in the chest. His body just rolls down the hill.
And as his body falls down, I look at his friend and I'm like, "You're next."
I'm gonna say, because you rolled so well, that his body rolls down. It hits his friend and knocks him back down the hill.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's dead, and he rolls down the hill. So he's back down the hill as he's like covered in the blood of his own friend, looking up at the raging warrior. He's not a barbarian, but I'm kind of getting the barbarian sense off of him. All right,
He
next
would be a barbarian in a different system. Yeah.
I think we're just gonna say he's a barbarian. All right, Salvana is up.
All right, this guy right here that just hit me is gonna die.
Using your sword?
I got the short sword.
All right, so you pull out the sword, you go down to attack him. You get a +1. That's
18 for a second.
Yep. You miss.
I can do my luck.
You need let's see, how much are you one of the ones that gets 1 for 2?
I can roll.
That's right. The thief rolls.
So I do a D4, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So you're sitting at a 9 because you have a high ground on the horse. And that's gonna kill him.
Yeah. He's dead. Don't mess with Solana.
Gublug. All right, Gublug is going to run the horse. He can get to about there. Okay. All right.
Where is he? Oh, I see him. All right.
Gublug looks like the leader of the pack. Aura.
All right. Do I see? I see him come down, right?
Not from your angle.
Oh no, I got the tree. I'm paying attention.
And you got this big hill on the way too.
Yep. So I'm going to.
You got this guy on a horse right here. You got this guy running up.
Can I just like launch myself off with my axe?
You can, yeah.
To like launch and literally to like.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna smash down.
Yeah. Drop the bow.
And pull his skull in.
I like all this. You're gonna get So roll it, and
first grade 5 times.
And you get a bonus from your high ground. Roll it.
God bless America.
Well, hang on a second. 7 plus 3 is a 10. Plus 1.
That's 11.
Are you lucky?
I'm lucky.
You gonna use a luck?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you do you do 5 damage to him as you drop him. You don't drop him, but you drop on top of him. He is very badly injured. His aura is now down here. You land the attack. You cut him across the chest. Blood comes out as you rip all of his like vestments off, and you rip through what looks to be like a really thin padded armor he's got up under that. But you land it. You do the hero land as you kind of come down like we see in a Marvel movie, and now we're gonna go to Sangamon.
Sangamon is going to stay back. He's not going to test his luck today and throw another bullet at him, or another slinging stone.
Which one?
At this one, at the badly injured one.
Awesome. I love it. Shoot into melee with your buddy. God dang it. You rolled.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Nope.
You hit him, but just barely. You nicked
missed him?
No, you hit him, but you only did 1 damage.
All right.
And now, Viracocha. Oh, does Sangamon want to move?
No, Sangamon's staying where he is.
Okay.
Viracocha is going to... How high up is he from the badly injured one?
10 feet.
And the one... Is this one on the horse?
He's on the horse. So this he's here. Wherever the man is where he is. The horse is just kind of there to show that he's on a horse.
And I know that elves don't have any like heroic deeds or anything, but can I like jump off?
Absolutely.
Try and jump on.
You can try it. Yeah.
With my bone dagger into him. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Are you gonna use your dagger or are you gonna use your sword?
I think the sword's going to be unwieldy trying to jump onto a horse, so I'm going to use my dagger.
Oh, you're trying to get him off the horse. Okay, go for it.
Basically, I'm trying to jump onto the horse, stab him, and
I got you.
pitch
Go
him
for
off.
it. I like it.
Sylvana inspired him. He's gonna do it.
10 to get +1, it's 11.
I will burn 2 luck points.
Okay, you do manage to get up there. You do stab him, and you two are both now mounted on the horse together. And you've got your dagger stuck in him. He's still alive, but you are you're up there with him.
I whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
Perfect.
I'm going to kill you.
All right, the man who's very badly injured is going to take a swing at Aura with his short sword. And Aura...
And hit.
1.
She's got 12. Oh wait, she's got padded though. Let's see. What does that give her?
You got a 14.
Oh wait,
It hits you. Take
what was the Sylvana?
Take-
hard if I get 2.
Take 2, Aura. He stabs you. And next, we go to Kamak, who is going to run up here and try to stab. I don't need a D24. I know that. Negatory. Alright, next we move up to Geigen. He is going to, you just hear it, you just see him like pull out this mace, and you're like, as he's like making this sound up to the sky. You hear this croaking, this loud croaking up to the sky. Oh, man,
Yes.
this is 20!
Yes! Get away!
Oh, and he looks down
and
and
nice
guy.
no.
Listen.
you looks down and you just hear go, bug boobies! And he fails his check. With that, he's going to hop back a little bit. With next, God, that would have been great. This guy's
It would not have.
he's gonna basically take his sword and try to like stab behind to get the stupid elf off his back.
Half elf, thank you.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
yeah. Ooh, take that, elf!
Ow.
He cuts. It just cuts right into your armor. It goes right between your shoulder blade as he just like blood just starts pouring off the side of your arm. Immense pain.
Elf healing badly.
Yeah,
Gee,
armor
geez.
damaged. With that, this guy. Maybe no, it's mithril. It's not damaged. This guy.
Am I still on the horse?
He's gonna
Come climb.
try to climb
Right,
it.
come on up.
He's like,
he's all like-
they are fanatical. He slides back down because of the blood that he's covered in. He just can't see. He's just like trying to get up there and just can't. This guy.
See? How you sell battle smocks? Are you greasy and slimy? Do you need a battle smock to keep your armor clean?
Right. Look how nimble Albrecht was rolling down that hill.
All right, Albrecht, you're up.
His battle smock.
Albrecht
Albrecht is
no
going
longer on
to-
fire.
No longer on fire.
No longer on fire.
You
Is
don't
going
have a
to-
vantage point currently on this guy.
Yeah, he's not going to try and engage me. That guy scared him. He's going to. Oops. He's going to move here and shoot the guy who keeps trying to climb up.
Go for it. Take a shot.
He's gonna do that, and then I gotta. All right. Equipment.
Do it.
Yeah. Yes, that'll hit.
All right. 3 points.
All right, you land an arrow in him. As y'all are raining down. See, this is how it's supposed to work whenever you got to make a plan. I like it. This guy on the horse. He's going to ride off scene.
Is he taking which guy?
One of the cultists that took the other guy's horse is riding off.
Oh crap! He's going to get reinforcements.
A Crexus.
Well,
Oh wait, hold up. Before we go, that we are in between the round. things are happening. First, we have more settlers. What happened to her token? That's terrible. What happened?
He's a ghost.
Hang on.
Is Bruce in there? Bruce, get out here. Do some stuff.
Bruce!
Bruce.
I don't think I have some of these guys set up for tokens. There we go. Does Chaska have a token? Nope. I failed. Give me just 1 second as I am bringing tokens over. Fortunately, Foundry is really cool, and I'm getting where I can do some of this pretty quick. So Bashu and Chaska come out, and hang on. And the old Chief Yappa. So these three are all coming out. It seems like this is the Elder Crew that is coming out of the back of the wagon. Also, everybody roll luck. I need a luck check from everybody.
Ooh, that's a Crixus's Achilles heel.
Savannah rolls good, Aura rolls good. You want to roll low? A Crexus rolls a 7. You're good.
But he made it.
He made it, yeah. I need more luck checks. Where's Alberic?
Here he comes.
Alberic is good.
He made
I need
it.
luck
Woo!
checks. I need luck checks from
Do I need to-
Sangamon and Viracocha.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
No, that's bad.
No!
Oh, that's perfect. So
No.
that tells me. All right. So
Just barely.
there's a rumbling that happens right here, and bursting out of the ground.
Bullet.
Oh, crap.
Wait, where
I
at?
don't know what world you're in.
I don't know. Just wishful thinking. It's something I read in the Fiend Folio there or something.
Oh, let me pull this thing up. It's gorgeous.
Actually, the Scottish gentleman. Wow, the Scottish gentleman who did all the art for the Fiend Folio. I forgot his name. He passed away today.
I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that,
Wow.
we have a gigantic, like chitin, like manted scorpion as he comes out. He's got multiple legs, kind of like almost like a tripod of legs, kind of moving around the bottom. He also has these two like giant mandibles coming out, and he is going to join the fray.
On whose side?
Yeah!
His own side.
Oh, man, we
The
have
enemy
no
of my enemy
friends.
is my friend.
Akrexus, you're up.
Okay, so he's going to... only go 50. Gonna move to there.
He's running.
He's not running. He's running to something.
He's
He's gotta
repositioning.
get up that hill. He's gotta get up that hill. He's gonna go after a frogman.
He's running up the hill. Oh man, he's playing the Stranger Things song as he's like running up. All right, Salvana.
Oh, it's Savannah. not
Sorry,
Laura.
Kate Bush. It's
All
a
right.
Kate Bush song.
Okay. Well, that's concerning about the big thing over there. There's nothing over by me to attack. We haven't seen these little hippo.
They're just
Things,
they're
they're not
they're
doing
tied to the
anything, right?
wagon, right?
Okay.
I'm like chewing on cud at this point.
Yeah, and I can't see this one, so
You've got two
She
cultists back
is-
here.
and how big is that? The thing that came out of the ground. How tall is it?
It's about 15 feet tall.
15 feet tall. Okay.
It's like
She
towering
is
over.
going. All right, she's going to ride in
And
so she can get her get closer
I'll move
there.
you. I'll move you. You're still measuring, I
Thank
think.
Oh shoot! I keep on forgetting to take that off.
All right, you want to take a shot
I'm taking a shot.
at the big thing?
No, or this thing.
All right, so Viracocha's on that horse too.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Take your shot. Take your shot.
Troll 20, call it a day.
Yeah, I got it.
God dang
See,
it.
exactly what I meant.
You did it.
Is dead.
Well, he took... Hang on a second. I didn't record his damage. He took, what, 2 points from the dagger?
Yeah.
So he should be...
Coca did 2.
Yeah, he's very badly hurt. He's very badly hurt as he's got an arrow sticking out of him. All right, and now we're going to move to Gublug. As the horse is running, he will make a spell check. Womp, womp, womp. No, he's not. All right.
Almost a 1. I so wish. I'd love to see him roll.
Aura.
I'd love to see that.
Aura is up.
All right, I'm finishing off him.
Go for it.
Because I still have my hand axe.
Okay.
I'm just going to.
Albert, can he like yell? Oh, Jack.
Incoming!
Incoming!
Wait, what's coming behind us?
The wizard.
Aura's locked in combat. Aura just attack.
Well, he's like way up high still.
Yeah, Aura.
I don't know
there's
that.
one
I
on
don't know
fourth
that he
over
can
here.
teleport.
No, that other one.
Aura is
There's
engaged
2.
in combat. She's in the heat of battle.
Whatever. Yes, I see bad guy right there, and
Swing
she's
it.
gonna just whack, try and knock his head off. All right.
Don't forget
Can I be that
about
my mighty D just to knock the head off?
Yeah.
Pop it with.
Absolutely.
into the beetle's mouth, and it feels like it's
And
had
it
its
chokes?
meal, and it leaves.
I like it.
And it chokes. Yes. If I get a 20, I knock this off, it's going to choke and pass out, and we're going to kill it.
That's a bit much, but go ahead. I get the idea. Roll it.
Can I have a 100-point plan?
How about you just miss all of that for just a
And
miss?
you got your mighty D2 if you would hit that. You got it.
Who was the lucky winner on the luck check? It was Sangamon. Of course it was. He's gonna attack Sangamon.
No,
Am I even with him, though I'm 10 feet above since he's taller?
You're kind of equal footing. He's just gonna like go and grab you. He's gonna attack you with a claw.
AC 16.
Jesus.
Mother.
Natural 20.
Hi, Sangamon.
Oh god. Okay, hold up. I gotta go.
Oh my gosh!
He's been beaten and brutalized.
I know, what a life.
Oh, Jesus!
God abandons him.
Oh, this is just great. Hang on a second.
And that's how we just.
They may be starting with a clean slate
evil.
soon.
But he only rolled a 1 on the critical.
Oh, that's no big
He
deal.
also did 8 points of damage.
Okay. So, he really grabs into you, and he does 8 plus another 5. So he does 13 total damage.
Just 13. Just
13. And that drops you. Is that correct?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's at 0. That is true. That is true. Next, he is going to attack Sangamon again.
I mean, this one thing's like, it's not a night unless
Hang on.
one of your characters
Actually,
goes down, it seems.
Wait, hang on a second. If he's lifeless, hang on a second. Let me think about this right. If he's lifeless,
AC 10. It's basically AC 10, I think.
I'm trying to think. How smart is this thing?
He's gonna eat me. I'm a crunchy bit.
What's its
I'm crunchy
motivation?
and I'm creamy on the inside.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so let me roll this guy again. All right, this is it. Yeah, he's gonna take that. He's gonna grab you by the legs. He separates the bottom of your body from the top as he just like there's 2 halves of Sangamon, and y'all just see
Nice.
him get ripped in half.
That's the way to go.
The best way to
That's
go.
the way to go.
One claw's got the top, the other claw's got the bottom. Just
Oh my
rips
gosh!
Sangamon in half. Oh god, this is great. Oh, that's great.
Goodbye,
Sangamon is toast. Oh no.
Adam.
Oh, that's fine. Take him off too.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's
done.
on you. Amantua came in, killed the beetle instead.
Sacrifice. Oh my
He is
goodness.
going to go. All right, Viracocha is going to go for broke. He is casting. He's either going to save us or he's going to die. Or die.
Super
He's
neat.
casting color spray. He is going to spell burn and invoke his patron.
Wait, you don't
Basically-
invoke a patron. Invoking a patron is separate, but you can spell burn.
Yeah, sorry.
So color burn, spell burn.
Yeah, he's
color spray, spell burn. Okay.
He's going to.
So here's the thing: roll first because you can decide to spell burn after you see the roll.
Right. I'll spell burn after I see the roll. So I'm going to be phasing out too soon. Ugh. I lose color spray.
Unless you
Where does
spell
that
burn.
put you?
How many points do I have in spell burn?
So it takes permanent stats from strength, dex, or whatever, agility, and endurance. So, and then you get that back 1 per day.
I will burn 3 points of strength, which will bring me down to 12. Wait. What do I need?
You need to. Yeah. What do you want to get on your color spray effect?
Oh, do I get to choose then?
You get to choose how much you want to
Burn it.
spell burn.
3. So what do I get? That
So
would be
12,
a 13.
12 will make it successful.
I'm going to burn 5 points.
Now here's the
Bump it
thing.
up to 15.
Just kind of help you a little bit. It by going up.
If you can get to like 18, you can get 3 targets. 14 gets 2 targets, then have to make a save.
So let me think here. I've got 15 strength. I need to bring this up to 17, so I need to burn 7 points. I'm basically going to be a weakling for a while.
I'll throw some luck in for you too to help that roll.
All right. I will, since I'm at 10, I will burn 3 strength points plus his luck, which will bring me to 14.
Up to 2
And
individual
then-
targets within range must make a will save or be blinded. So it'll be the guy that's on the horse and him.
And who?
And the big guy.
Beetle.
So let me see. I'm at strength of 8. I got to burn way too many points. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 individual targets in range, will save. So I'm going to do this guy
The cultist.
and this guy. Basically, yeah, I'm going
right.
to roll a d6 for my
Okay, hang on a
phase.
second. All right, we'll get back to that in a second. The guy here failed. The cultist definitely failed. Will you roll 1d4 for me?
Wait.
Roll a d4 because I gotta see how many rounds,
How many rounds it's going to be blind.
this guy is blind for.
1 second. I'm trying to. How do we blank it out? Let's do it the old school way.
I'm trying to find where blind is. There it is. Blind.
Rounds.
2 rounds.
Two
He's
rounds.
blind. All right, here's the big roll though.
Come on. We need this. Yes.
He is also blinded.
Nice.
Big 4.
Now roll to see how many rounds he is blinded for.
It's a d6 plus something or
No,
minus?
it's just a
The
d4.
D4.
Really?
It's d4.
For now, it's okay.
For the
Uh,
blind. How many rounds he's blind? It's a D4.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry.
Yes!
4
Nice!
rounds. Nice. Oh, that's great. So this explosion of color goes on. Now, what does it look like when you manifest this spell?
It doesn't.
We did roll it, didn't we?
No, I have to roll a d8. Or did we?
I don't know if we did. Roll a d8. And this will be
Let's see what happens.
this will be what it always is. How does this spell manifest? This is the cool effect. We want to. This might save the day. So roll a d8. It's a 7. Okay.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Inversion of colors and the effect. So
Inversion
basically,
of
everything's black
colors.
and white. So everything's black and white.
Yeah, it's just like there's like a blast where a color is evaporated from this whole area. Huh?
I fade out.
And then you fade out.
Fade out.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I can
26
fade you out. Okay. All right, Viracocha. I'll see you in 3 rounds. All right, go get a
Hopefully we'll
Coke.
still be here.
Go get a Coke.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Good luck, you
All
guys.
right, this guy here is gonna go attack Aura. Aura's gonna take 5.
Ooh.
Stabby stab.
This guy is he like near death?
He is. But they are absolutely fanatical. Kamak is going to come up. He's going to try to stab. He's going to help Aura. No, he's not.
No.
Oh, wait.
We're the good guys.
No, he's not. Okay.
And he doesn't roll well for the good guys. Have you noticed that?
Geigen is going to spell check. No, he's not. He's gonna fall back even further. All right. With that, Geigen is having a bad day. This cultist here he's blind, and he's gone. He's going to I think he's going to get his horse, just kind of walk him slowly away. He's still there. He just doesn't realize it as he's like blind.
Right. I was like, is he with him? Still?
Yeah, he's trying to like get me out of here as he's trying to get this horse out of there. The next cultist, he's fanatical. He's gonna try to get up there. He's got to make a strength check. Covered in blood. He gets up there. He's gonna take a swing. Hang on, let me do it correctly.
Oh.
3. Okay.
He goes up and he stabs little Alberic right in the heart. And with that, this cultist, who's kind of out in no man's land, is going to start trying to climb up here.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna climb up there.
He's gonna.
He sees his masters up there.
He's trying to help his buddy.
Master.
There's nobody up there. He's like, I'm gonna climb this mountain. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. He's just stuck down there.
Falling on his butt.
Fanatical.
All right, Alberic, you're up.
All right,
They
can
only
I
protection orders.
my axes on this guy now?
You can double axe.
Double axe. All
Kill
right,
him.
so is it one roll or 2 rolls for each axe?
It's just you do like there's a dual wield button. You just hit it twice.
Okay. First speed.
Miss.
4. Second speed. This is better.
That's
Yes.
a critical hit. That is a critical hit for the halfling.
Stab me in my heart. I got no heart, son.
Where's
Happening hearts are on the other side.
what's the halfling crit chart? I don't
I have
even
no idea.
see it. Thieves and elves.
I saw
Oh, here it is.
earlier.
Here it is. Clerics,
Coming along.
halflings, warriors, and okay, gotcha. Okay, and you roll a 1. It's a savage strike. You do an additional D6 with this strike. You kill him. He gets up there. He stabs you. You stab him right back down. His body rolls down as you just take the axe and just cleave it right in his skull. Oh my God, Alberic,
And then
the
he's going to-
Slayer of cultists.
And then he's gonna move away. He's going to skulk back. He's hurt.
You know, when this guy got deleted, where was he in the old initiative? He was somewhere. We'll say, for the sake of argument, I'm going to drop him
Which guy?
The scarab. That's fine. He's now he is 4. He's got 3
He was
rounds
somewhere
left.
in there.
Yeah.
he was somewhere in there.
He is going to burrow. He's gonna try to. He's gonna dig and he's gonna dig back underground.
He goes on 16. I
He's at 16. Okay.
Yeah, he's at.
I'm gonna
16.
drop him. It doesn't matter, but he's gonna burrow. He's underground right now, but you can kind of see this giant tunnel that he's digging through. And with that, Crexus. Crexus is a man on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I will allow that with a mighty deed roll.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, you're just gonna try to just run right up that hill with your axe, mighty deed, leap over and try to attack the frog.
I'm going to kill you.
Take him down.
Hope I hate this. I channel all the crap from last time.
Oh.
You're actually here.
Way back there.
Yeah,
Right
halfway up.
Oh, this is a lot steeper than I thought.
All right, Salvana, you're up.
Okay, Salvana is not wanting to lose that horse that he is taking away, so she is going to shoot him so that we have a couple horses at least. She's on this side, Salvana.
That's a miss. No, she's not. Gublug.
He's going to be surprised when Veracocha shows up on the back of that horse here in a couple rounds.
Riding his horse up. He's now going to spell check.
Oh, now he's in sight.
What are those villagers doing? Are they going to help fight, or are they just worthless?
They've been a couple of them tried.
All right, he calls back. You see the flame come out of his hand, and this lava axe comes out. He throws it. It's going to hit Aura for a d6 of damage, and Aura make a reflex saving throw.
Oh.
Take 3. You are on fire. All right, so you catch fire. You take 3 points of damage. You are engulfed in flames.
Ow.
Now just go bear hug his horse because it's all furry. Just...
Speaking of Aura, you're now up.
Ow. She's not smart enough to be like, I'm gonna hug the thing in front of me because I'm on fire, so I can put it on fire too. No, she doesn't think that way. She's just gonna burn, get it off of her. So she's gonna try to put it out.
So I'll help you. I will allow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help you. You can roll and then come up and attack as a mighty deed.
I can? You'd allow that? Totally doing that then.
If you explain something cool to
think
me,
of the guy.
I will allow you to try it.
What did you say?
Attack this guy. The wizard.
The
Not
wizard?
peon. Yeah. The one that just puts you on fire. He just threw a fiery axe at you.
But can I, I be able to roll that far
Sure.
and do that?
If you roll your
Okay.
mighty deed, you can.
Sure. Okay.
I'm a player for this game. I can suggest all kinds of crazy things. Travers gets to shut it
All
down.
right.
She flies!
No, Patch.
All right.
Always get
All right, so here's the thing.
roll.
And you got the deed.
So here's the thing. You don't hit the attack, you do put yourself out.
Okay.
So you succeeded the deed, you rolled, and you stood up, and you're like you're right in front of the horse.
Okay.
All right. With that, Veracocha, that's one round you're
I'm
gone.
still.
Cultist.
Yeah.
Still stammering forward as he is blind. This is his second round of blindness, so he's done now.
He is too, so that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so he's no longer blind, but he's just kind of he's stumbling away on the horse. And now we go to Kamak. And Kamak is going to try to stab this guy. He's been having a really hard time.
Got this time.
Come on, come on, come on.
He has rolled a 9 every single time. He just cannot hit him.
I know.
Cannot
I know
hit
this
him.
feeling very well.
Geigen. This is really funny, but he's going to he's going to spell check. He's going to move over here so he can see the barbarian, and then he's going to spell check.
I don't have as much distance to worry about.
Talk about being all in right here. He's going for it.
Oh, shit.
I gotta look it up.
Can I burn luck to reduce your roll?
That'd be awesome.
I already know what it is. All right. So at this, he goes. He's like, as he starts like making these croaking noises, and then out of like this ether next to you, summons this savage-looking frog.
Oh Jesus, that's what Daniel killed him last time. Actually, did kill him.
I'm back.
That's a vicious little sucker.
Back for you.
As he cast Frog Summon. Summon Frog.
How much
Cultist.
damage does a frog do as a weapon?
Wait a minute. You know, I think I went these backwards. This guy needs to attack Kamak. I did. I went backwards on those. And he will stab Kamak! Oh no. But it's not for much. Kamak is just slightly injured. Next. This is an
Anything,
epic.
It's
epic
just a
comp.
meat shield for us.
It's still tunneling, trying to get rid of this blindness. And with that, this little cultist of mine, I'm gonna try to climb this hill to help my buddy. This has been the terrain killer. He got it. He's up there. He'll spend his whole turn. He'll get to here. There.
Where are you going?
He runs up. He finally pulls out his sword. I'm coming, master. Albrecht, the slayer of cultists, is up.
He's going to. This is probably his last evening. He doesn't have much, but you guys are in trouble. He's going to move up here and attack. Gublug.
You get a +1.
If he was a warrior, I would have done something different, but he doesn't get cool feats. He's just going to shoot.
He's going to shoot him for 5 damage, is what he's going to do.
There you go.
You shoot him, and he's like, you definitely shoot him in the back. He is definitely hurt. He's hunching over slightly. Albrecht has struck, and it is now a Crexus.
All right, out of curiosity,
Yeah.
I was asking how much does he summon frog? How much damage does it do if it were used as a weapon?
The frog?
Yeah.
Just
Like if I picked it up and just threw it at
It's got little thorny things all over it. I mean,
you know what?
bad.
Just make the attack.
Yeah, I'm debating on like doing that for coolness effect or just go over there and hit that dude and be the end of it.
I think whatever you want to do, I'm okay with it. But picking
Just
up the frog and
frog,
throwing at it would be
frog.
freaking hilarious.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that just because that would be like a barbarian. I want it to like grab by its frog legs and he just and just fling it mouth.
All right, so on your page,
at that guy.
hang on a second. Give me 1 second.
Are you giving me the weapon,
I am. All right, you now have the weapon.
buddy? All right, here it goes.
All right, you throw the frog.
Oh, so did I hit him? Because I also got made my mighty D.
9 plus 4 is 13. You do. Oh, that health is totally not right. You do throw the frog and hit him. For
9 points. That's my strength bonus to that.
hang on, it is. So
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7, and then you actually add the 4 from that as well. So yeah, you crush this guy with the giant frog. That's like the fastball special from Colossus and Wolverine right there. You just picked up the frog and threw it at him. I love that so much. That is just great. Oh god. That is why the Mighty Deed thing is so stinking cool to me. It's like, just make up fun stuff and see if you do it. Salvana is up.
Oh my god, he's like near death now. I love it. Death by frog.
Pick up the frog.
Okay, so Salvana.
Did the frog take any damage in that too?
Yeah. Roll a
Good thing you would.
roll a d4. Roll a d4.
D4.
All the frustration is coming out now with the Crexus roll. He's rolling hot now. Okay. With that, is Salvana, go ahead and take your shot.
She is actually going to. I think she needs to take on the big baddie, but I still want that horse though.
Viracocha's with him.
She doesn't know that.
No.
Oh, over here, Viracocha's still.
When he disappeared, he was on the
She
horse.
doesn't know that. She has no
that's
idea
true.
where
That's
Viracocha
true.
is.
Because I'm trying to go back. I'm going back forth on staying with that or going for
I will personally
big
kill
baddie.
you if you do not take that big baddie out who's throwing fiery axes at everybody because you want a horse.
Well, we need horses.
Dead people don't. They don't need horses at all.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, fine. Big baddie.
Just kill him and then go get the horse. You get to ride him down.
I know.
And he's on a horse. Oh, that looks good.
That is very good.
That's a crit.
Is the
It's a
big
crit
baddie
because
dead?
you're a warrior
big
on a
baddie
19.
should be dead.
Oh wait, you rolled for Aura.
You rolled the wrong
Oh
person.
shoot!
That's
I rolled Aura.
All right, hold up.
Damn
Here's
it.
the thing. I'm gonna allow the 19 to stand, and the D6. So I'm just gonna take the roll. I'm gonna take off the deed and the crit because it's not a crit with Salvana, and you still do 6 points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now, Gublug.
He goes.
Again, he's going to spell check. Yes! Even better!
He's gonna be pissed at Saldana.
No, he's pissed at Clamok. He's so angry at Clamok. Curse you, Spock. I have to kill you. He doesn't like Vulcans. Everybody knows that.
Okay, he summons a giant axe. It's like a battle axe. It's even bigger, and he's gonna throw it on Aura.
Aura, man.
Oh, she may not make it.
Yeah, she might not.
Actually, neither of them. They're both really hurt.
You take 7 points of fire damage. Wait, +2. You take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Make a reflex save.
See, 9. Oh, she's still up, though. Reflex save.
You are now on fire.
I'm on
You are engulfed in flames. All right, Aura, you're up.
Oh. Aura's.
Wouldn't it be great if that was your attack, Aura?
I know, seriously. It's like, what? Once again, she is literally going to try to be putting herself out to see if she can finish off this guy.
All right. Do it. Roll it.
She is killing him. This is the killing blow. She is not.
She's calling it.
She's it. This is it.
This is going to be hilarious because if she doesn't get the deed, she doesn't put herself out.
I didn't.
Make the deed.
I didn't get the deed.
But 11.
12? Or no, just 11.
That'll actually... You will hit him for 1 point of damage. Oh, no. 2 points of damage. You gotta add the deed. He's near death. You see this flaming girl with her axe. I love it. Viracocha.
Oh, she's just cooking.
He's not doing anything for another 2 rounds.
You got one more after this.
One more round.
One more.
Savage Frog.
Yeah.
Boy, you're gonna be surprised.
Savage Frog is going to attack this guy.
That's right.
Oh no!
You rolled a 1!
He rolled a 1. He tried to attack his
Eat your master!
He rolled a 1. That is so bad.
He swallowed his own tongue.
Right.
Yeah, he just kind of he rolls over, discombobulated from being thrown, and just completely misses. He's on the ground. This cultist is going to swing at little Kamak. And death by 1,000 needles. He'll take 1 more point of damage. Next we go to it's Kamak. Hang on. Let me get back up.
Oh, you got me all
I
excited.
know, sorry. Alright, Kamak is going to attack. We're going to fly through this as fast as we can. Kamak makes his attack. He misses. We're now going to go to Geigen, who is near death. He is going to attempt a spell check.
Oh, great.
As he's laying on the ground, he takes his cloak. He's going to try to pull it over on top of him. And let's see if he is successful.
Nice.
Does he just
Take
blow
that.
up?
The cloak drops to the ground as the frog is teleported somewhere. We don't know. It's
As long as he's not here.
he's gone, and the cloak lays to the ground as he's just gone.
What happens to his frog friend? Is he still there?
Probably shows up next to Gath.
Yeah. What's up?
I will say that he disappears. He falls in with him. And the cloak is laying on the ground.
Alright.
And now the scarab is still, that's his third trying to bite. I'm going to say at this point the scarab is gone. He's dug a big hole. This cultist sees that, and he is going to run. And Alberic,
Alright, Alberic is going to shoot. Hopefully take this guy.
Okay. Take your shot.
Take the big bad out, hopefully.
Do it. Yes.
You do shoot him for 1 point of
1
damage.
point. Is he still alive?
Oh, hang on.
Oh my god.
He is so near death. So near death. A
That's all I
Crexus.
got. So I'm going. Whoops. Not target him. I'll move. He's going to move here and shoot that guy.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Mighty Deed it. Cripple him.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna right, just shoot him right through his calf, pin his leg into the ground with it. Just
Is he going to take an arrow to the knee?
yes, because he used to be an adventurer like us, but now
He took an arrow to the knee.
arrow to the knee.
Go for it.
All right, I'm takes me a second. Switch character sheets. Let's see here. Short bow. That's not good for you. I got my deed.
You shoot it. You hit his leg just right. The arrow severs his leg as he falls on the ground and bleeds out, like just hemorrhaging out of his leg. He is dead. Nice shot, Lee Harvey at Crexus over here. All right, Salvana, you are up.
I am finishing off the bad guy.
Go for it. You think you are?
I think I am.
I know.
What? Okay, I need to make sure I use Salvana's sheet. I now have them on separate screens. I'm hoping that will help me.
Holy crap! Yes.
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 Killing blow.
You like legit critted him.
Yes.
He here's the thing. In the action, he raises his hand. You see a glimmer. For a split second, you see a glimmer of what looks to be a ring on his hand. As fire comes up, he opens his mouth to try to summon or whatever he's trying to do. You shoot the arrow directly into his mouth, and he falls off the horse. He's dead.
Down. Woo.
Aura.
And then there was one. There's this one little badly
hang
injured
on.
fighting Klamak.
Aura, you take 2 points of damage
Oh, man.
as you're on fire. God, that could have killed you. That could have killed
almost,
you. That could have killed you.
I'm like totally near death. I'm putting myself out.
All right, you spend your turn putting yourself out.
I'm spending my whole turn put myself
Stop, drop it. Viracocha, you're back.
Am I still on the back of a horse?
Yes.
And
He is writing down. This is theater of the mind at this point. He's ridden off. You reappear, and he's still writing there. You're on the back of his horse.
With my curved dagger, I'm going to try and
Go
stab
for
him in the neck or shoulder.
I'm gonna say because of the way that you're coming back in, he doesn't know you're there. You're gonna go like a massive plus to this. So just make the roll. Let's see how we do. Yes, and he was almost dead anyway, so he is dead. You stab him in the neck, and he falls off the horse. And now Viracocha has gained a horse.
I'm going to dump his body off the horse. This was just a cultist, right?
Yeah.
I just dump his body off the horse, and I try and regain it and turn it around.
Gotcha. All right, this cultist is going to go down trying to kill this stupid Kamak guy. I cannot kill this guy for anything. I thought the body count would be high. It was almost a 20! Oh, God,
20.
So close. Can Kamak... No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's how you do that.
He just killed him.
I just learned how to put the skull on things. I did not know how to do that. He stabbed him.
That was almost a one.
Second,
I know.
Like, no.
He killed him. Kamak, the huntsman, has killed him. And with that, combat is over. We did it.
We only lost one.
Man, bad things were going to continue to happen to Sangamon until he died. Like, that character was just cursed.
Oh my gosh.
That character was cursed. I liked that character, but man, everything bad. It was like he was the Kenny from South Park in this game. Like, he just every game it was something else. All right, that was a long comment, but that was a big culminating fight. You have chased down, you've saved some of the villagers. There are more villagers in there. You see a few familiar faces, and you get them out. Not in the carriage. You don't see Bruce, and you don't see the other character as well. I keep forgetting his name because he's new.
Chianto.
Yeah.
Chianto. And as you do that, the tribal leader here, he goes, "Oh, thank the gods!" This is Yappa. He goes, "Thank the gods! They took more of us. There's more. They're taking some sacrifice out that way." And he's pointing off and heading down in that direction. They all look like they haven't eaten in days, and they also look very dehydrated. So you've got these 4. And then there's another 8 of the villagers in here as well. So you've got 12 of the villagers back.
Well, look, there's 2 huge.
And that's what I say. Are we gonna cook one?
The cultist or the frogs?
The
big
frogs that
I don't know what they're called.
Because they'll taste like chicken.
You could if you want. They are. You could use them or you could cook them.
Well, we've got 4.
You got 3 horses.
3 horses and 2 of those.
I mean, those things can be used as mounts.
On any of the saddlebags or anything like that, is there any food on this?
Yes,
in the carriage?
There's food, and the 3 horses have some food. There are water skins. All of the cultists laying on the ground had water skins, so you can collect. Everybody can have a dagger, short sword. They all have bows. So just take what you need and what you can carry. The carriage could be repaired given time. So y'all let me know what you guys want to do. But so let's just go around the horn. Let's start with Viracocha, who is riding back triumphantly with his horse.
He is looking in the set, like the thing, to see if there's any type of water, potions, salves, anything like that as he's riding. Just kind of
you find 2 water skins. One, you find water, and you find a very large water skin of wine.
Ooh, hi.
I'll wash my mouth out with the water and then drink the wine.
There you go. All right, so that's Viracocha as he's riding back. So we're going to go one at a time here. Let's go up to Acrexis. What is Acrexis doing?
Acrexis is looting the bodies that were up here, but I need Veracoca back because I wanted to show him the cloak.
And so you grab the cloak.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab the cloak. It is very strange. It's almost like it's got constellations. It's like stitched into the inseam on the inside of the cloak itself. It's very, very interesting. As you bring that back to him, so we'll kind of bring you back over here. And as we do that, let me go ahead and end combat so we don't get the little clicky things. So as you come back, what's Aura doing?
She's not on fire anymore. She's literally just falling on her butt. She's barely alive, so
Okay.
She's not feeling good.
All right, so you're laying there trying not to die.
She's like laying there, like trying not to die. Drink some water. Like she looks charred.
As you do that, you do see the two ladies here rush over to you. They see how badly you're hurt, and they try to grab some of the robes off of the occultist and try to put some bandages and things around it. They see how cut up you are, and burns and everything like that. In fact, this one over here starts running off and looking for different like herbs and things as well. They're trying to find a way to heal you. With that, she keeps running around and says, "We need herbs to heal her. Herbs to heal her." And with that, what is Albrecht doing?
He is following along because, man, that is one fancy looking cloak.
That is a fancy looking
great
cloak.
Cut. That would make an awesome adventuring smock.
It is. It is.
It's that beautiful.
So he kind of just picks up the pace behind Acrextus.
Is Acrextus just going to hand him the cloak?
No, he's taking it to Veracoca because he wants him to discern. Hopefully, like he can discern. Cause he knows more about the mysteries of the world than he does.
Okay.
He's just kind of holding it up as Albert's trying to grab it from him.
Based off what you saw, it's very easy to see that it kind of displaces whoever is in it from one place to the other. And I do have this is what it looks like.
Oh,
a robe of displacement.
That's gonna go to Albert.
That is nice.
He's got to get his hands on that. That's just like perfect for a little halfling to jump around in.
It is. Look how pretty too.
I know, it's a great
stylish.
Look. Yeah. Does it stain easy though?
Amazingly, it doesn't. There's no frog guts on it at all.
Amazing.
But we did see what happens if you
could inappropriately end up in hell.
Okay. With that, we also move over to see. So Aura, what is Salvana doing triumphantly on her horse?
Well, you had mentioned before I did the killing blow of like something like that, maybe like twinkled on his hand, like a ring.
A thief would definitely spot that.
And that's what she's gonna go check out. She's checking out what's on him besides
you go
that
look over
ring.
this dead frog with an arrow sticking out of his head, like hunched over, and you do see on his left hand, you do see a red and black ring, almost made of like some type of like molten.
Okay.
It's almost like embers. Let me pull that up for you as well.
Ooh,
pretty. It's the Ring of Embers.
Ring of Embers is now mine. Anything else on him?
Yes, you do see he had a satchel with a strange grimoire, a leather-bound book, a metal latch around it, strange art and sketches in there as well, arcane symbols.
Naked frogs.
On
naked frogs.
The symbols and stuff like that, can I do read languages to figure out what it is?
You may.
What's this word say?
I'm not reading anything.
No, you're not. No.
Words. There's words there. Okay.
No, you are not.
Okay. Okay. Does he wear a cool cloak too?
He has a cloak. It doesn't. It just looks like it's finely made.
Okay. I'll still take that off because it's finally made for my haberdasher friend.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I really don't feel well. It's cold.
It's a good stopping point. So we'll camp here as we're all going to try to. We've got 12 of the villagers back. You got some of the cultists. We still have more to travel. We've got some loot and some things to play with. It was a long combat, but it's kind of the culmination of several games as we're going to be trying to chase these people down. And we lost Sangamon, but we gained 12 villagers. So is that...
That's a victory.
It's a victory.
Huzzah.
And I got to say, Veracocha saved the day, because if that scarab went crazy right there, it was going to murder and mayhem. So that was a very clutch use of color spray.
Clutch.
All right.
Yeah.
Was it like a Umber Hulk or something, or?
It's something that I made using the DCC annual. They have rules for making giant bugs. All right.
Cool.
Right.
Hang on.
Like
Let me go ahead and wrap it up. So, guys, thank you so much for watching us. We will be back in the next week or so. As hopefully we'll have the full crew. We've got Danny sick. It sounds like Jeff's getting sick. So we need all the healing vibes, prayers, and wishes and thoughts. And we get everybody back together. And we'll get back to playing DCC next week. Thank you.